I am your friend's lawyer. It's good to see you again. Just to recap, I have been hired by your friend to just simply ensure that any board game in question is being loaned out and returned in the same condition in which it has been loaned out, okay? So, now, the board game that was loaned out is Stuffed Fables. Can you confirm that it is Stuffed Fables? So we both agree that the name of the board game in question is Stuffed Fables, is that right? Okay, good. Now, you and I go way back, don't we? Yes. We've had our ups and we have had our downs. But one thing that I have always admired about you is your willingness to cooperate. Yes. And for that, I am truly appreciative and thankful. It is very admirable. So with that being said, I would like to start off by asking you a question. Is there anything that you need to let me know before we get started? Oh, okay. All right, thank you. All right. So, for our first step, I will be making sure that this is not counterfeit, okay? So I will do this through a process of reading and tracing and spelling out the name of the board game. Also, typically, people who have caused great damage to board games sometimes do not want to pay the full price of replacing. So what they will do is buy a counterfeit. So let's hope that is not the case today. So here I see an S T U F F E D. So here I am reading stuffed. Now we have F A B L E S. Okay. Stuffed Fables. And if we look across here, Stuffed Fables. So I believe this edition to be the real deal, and that I am not working with a counterfeit board game. Alrighty, so to ensure that we are on the same page, we have our characters here, and now they have a glossy finish, as they should. I am not sensing any type of abrasions or residue or scraping. Now, this is more of a matte. So that feels as it should. Good. And the sides feel nice. And this is all completely matte on the back. Just tapping to listen for hollow sounds in the cardboard. Okay, so everything sounds as it should. Okay, let me go ahead and reference my before pictures. Okay, so here we go. So here in the light I see 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't even call them scuffs, but I would say mishandlings. Okay. And next here. Okay, so in the bottom left-hand corner, let me just document this and I will show you. Okay. So please have a look here, just so we're all on the same page. This side has no damage. Now, let us turn our attention What is that? this is the area in question. Now, I will say that your friend is a very kind friend. A better friend than me, honestly. So they have agreed that if mishaps have occurred, freak accidents, if you will, that they are willing to look past that and even potentially defer all fees, okay? Now, would you like to explain what happened? And that's how I can see that the impact came from most likely a motion, like so. Yes, I actually worked in the forensics department, so I can. Well, thank you very much for your honesty, okay? So, I do apologize, but I do not think that this will be considered something we can forget about and look past, okay? I'll have my assistant draw up the paperwork for this one in particular. But let's not get ahead of ourselves because we have yet to even open up the box. Okay? Okay. Now, you may remember as I begin to open up the box and take a look inside, I will be swabbing, sampling, and we will be sending all of that off to the lab and seeing if there are any questionable residues on any of the pieces, okay? Now, I'm going to be very straightforward with you. The last time that I ran some the last time we sent these specimens and swabs off to the lab, we had a high level of contamination, okay? And this was mainly Doritos, Cool Ranch debris that was found throughout. Another mixture that we found was lysine, sodium, potassium. It's tears, babe. So let's go ahead and hope for something different, okay? Alright, so the inside looks good. What is this? Are you trying to bribe me? You know I'm a lawyer, right? So, diving right in, we have the rule book. And I'm going to be swabbing and making sure we don't have any water damage, any code red damage. So instead of Ziploc bags, we have also moved on to using these. So I will simply be swabbing, placing into the bag, and with pressure, I'm able to airtight seal and send it off. Okay. This is looking really good already. I'm very proud of you. Yeah? Did you have fun playing? That's good. Okay. Now. Yeah, I think we got them. So, here, it looks like maybe there was some sort of liquid that was absorbed. And now here, we have an oil stain. Did you want to tell me what that was from? Or did you want the lab to tell me? Tortilla chips? Alright. Thank you for your honesty. I just want to say that I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. So I'm just checking in the light to make sure that there's no indentions or anything like that. And I don't see any. The corners here, they look pristine, which is exactly the way it looked when it was loaned out. Alrighty, so Very good. Would you happen to remember up to what page you played to? Okay. Around 20. Excellent. Thank you so much. Now I just want to say that this is not the worst you have done, but I am noticing a little bit of damage here and there. Now, I don't want you to correlate this with a permanent damage that has been done to your relationship with your friend. Everything that is worthwhile and maintaining, it can be mended as long as you try. Okay? I want you to remember that. Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't really play board games, but that's only because I'm a lawyer. I'm busy settling disputes and trying to help my clients. And working for justice, it doesn't really give me much time to do anything else. Okay. So you say this area looks to be around where you stopped. Alright, so I am just going to look with you through a few pages just to make sure we don't have any tears or watermarks. It looks good. Now I'll be looking through this deck, okay? understanding that these are some of the most highly used cards in the deck, so I will be that's right. To the naked eye, this appears to be absolutely intact and does not seem to be mistreated in any form or fashion. Did you play with these? Okay. Yeah, they look relatively untouched, okay? Okay. Excellent. Since you only got through story 1, then I will go ahead and leave this deck as is, as the stories continue as you go down. Scale. Okay, good. It appears that this is the perfect weight for all the pieces, so meaning there's no shaving down of pieces, no one lost an arm, no one lost a meat mallet, no one lost a claw, okay? So I am going to go ahead and weigh out the rest of the little packed items. Okay, so I'm showing up here that this one's feeling a little bit light. So let's see. 1, 2, 6, 7. So there is one missing. And it's a blue one. Do you know what happened to it? Okay. Alright. You know what? Just for safety measures. Okay, so next I'm going to be going over the dice, okay? So from what I understand, you mentioned that this game came with a very tough, not very soft bag, and you claim that you wanted something that you could yes, okay. So this is a gift, I assume. Okay. I will go ahead and ask my client if they will be taking that into account when considering all of your other infractions. I will say that the color is very pretty and the print is very tacky. Although the print is very tacky, I will say that the sensation is overwhelmingly masking the tackiness of the print. I understand that your friend also lent you a dye tray. Would you mind producing that? Okay. Something I will note is that your friend doesn't have any pets. I am noticing dog hair. Do you have any pets? Okay, I can tell. Do you own a lint roller? L-I-N-T? Lint roller? No? You can buy one. They are fairly inexpensive. You can buy them from Eckerd's, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Tom Thumb, ShopRite, Stop and Shop, you know, Kmart. Have you heard of Amazon? They also sell them. You pretty much can't go shopping somewhere that doesn't have one. Alright. So, let's go ahead and count. Okay, it looks like they're all there. Just making sure that none of them are loaded. I can tell simply by holding them, but also when you roll them, you can see that odd behavior. So very good. And as for the dye tray, I do believe that your friend has said it's okay if this has a few more nicks in it. That's absolutely fine. I did still want to make sure that there was no food. Okay. The agreement was no food. Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much once again for your full cooperation. We're gonna go ahead and send all of these off to the lab, and unfortunately I can't release our findings to you until after our case has closed. But as far as all of the issues that we have discussed, my assistant will go ahead and drop some papers, and I'm sure that there is something that can be worked out. Yeah. Okay. Well, once again, thank you so much, and you're free to leave and enjoy the rest of your evening, okay? Okay. Alrighty. Well, have a good night.